Hi guys, don't mind me. I thought I'd bring you back. There was some questioning on the foundation we were talking about, so I thought I would come back and do another get ready and do some explaining about the January gift box and just get ready. I did review a couple of things that was questioned or asked, so I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about that also. We received in the box, it was the Bella box, and we received, it was the 2-in-1, and I was kind of confused because there was 6 products in the box. It was the Up Circle, and this was the moisturizer. And then it was the face serum that went with it. So I guess you were supposed to wash your face, do a toner, put the face serum on, your face and neck, rub that in. And then after that, go in with the moisturizer. I did that. I didn't, to me this serum would probably work better on its own. This moisturizer would probably work better with a, hey Case. That's KK. Okay, she gets overexcited. Okay, that's enough. Lay down. Good girl. Watch my lights. Good girl. Stay there. No. But, back to what I was saying. The serum would probably work better by itself, like as a moisturizer at night. And then if I was going to use this moisturizer with serum, it would be one that wasn't so oily. So oily tended people, I wouldn't go this. Maybe the moisturizer, but the serum, I definitely would not. It's very, very oily. So a little goes a long way if you're going to use this. They're both beautiful products. It's like, but they're supposed to go together. But you would have to use like such a very small amount and cover, the face and the neck. So is what I've been doing is just using this by itself and then using the moisturizer with the different serum that soaks in and spreads out a little bit better. But yeah, they're both good products. It didn't work together on me, and I'm extra dry. So, is what I would do is use that citrus serum, the hydrating one, and then go in with this. Or I use the one that I just purchased, or didn't purchase, but came in the last Bella box, or the one before that Bella box. It's the rejuvenating serum. And then I use this, and then it does okay with this moisturizer. But if you use the two that come together, it's very, 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 very oily. So, you could use them together, but you would have to be very sparingly, I think, on both because they're rather oily products. Another thing I wanted to bring, and we got this in a BoxyCharm. It was either the base box or the premium. It's probably the premium being the price of it, but I'm not sure. But it's this Ellis eye mask. This stuff, I know it's expensive. It's like $85. But this stuff is so awesome. You can use it at night as a mask. Or you can use just a tad under the eye before makeup. But this stuff is just beautiful. Yeah, I really like it. So, is what I did today before I got on camera just now is I washed my face. I used this time my rose water as a toner, so I didn't feel like getting up. And I used the rejuvenating serum that I got in the Bella box, one before last. And I just put that like around my eyes and this area just to keep the makeup from getting kind of like cakey. So, because I am really dry and I am 56, so there's that. Don't mind my shirt, it's rather dingy and whatever, but I like to use an older shirt when I go to do my chest and cover that all up so it doesn't get all over my clothes. I wish I had trying to make this mirror a little bit taller. Oh, and both my lights broke. So the one that's behind my phone now, it can't be budged because the clip on it, of course, broke. So, and then my other light, this one, it goes on a stand. It won't go up all the way. So, and I'm very careful with them. I don't, just leave them. If I leave them laying out, then they're pushed back. But I put everything up. And I think maybe that's the problem. I'm putting things up, taking things down all the time. I don't really have a space of my own. A beauty room or a vanity or any of that. So I'm on my floor and there's my bed. Maxwell's outside, which I don't like that either. But I just thought I'd come on in and there might be 2 parts on this, part 1 and part 2 again, just because I don't know how to edit. I'm learning. I hate it. I don't know what it is. I just hate it. First, I'm going to go in with my Elamage primer. I use 2 primers, at least I have been lately, before I get ready. And it comes in like a black shell. But this is a hydrating primer. And of course you guys hear Elvis in the back. And so my phone wouldn't fall off. I'd switch it so you could see him. It was 68 special. And that guy was beautiful. I tell you, the girls, prettier than any girl. Good looking man. I think they said that he still has the title for the best looking man in the world. That's crazy. But yeah, he's gorgeous. Or was gorgeous. Oh, do you guys know about Benjamin K.O.? That was Elvis's grandson. That was Lisa Marie's son. And supposedly back in June, I think it was, he was 29, and he looked a lot like Elvis. Because Elvis used to dye his hair black, so really he was like a sandy blonde, and Benjamin was a sandy blonde. But and then I'm going in with the Good Times. What is this? It's from Sunday Riley's. I'll go in with this one and just put it on my because this stuff I do get clogged up allergy wise, but I put this on just where I have the blemishes from, I had a little acne when I was younger. Not a lot, though. But it's just a texture getting older. And then, I do have some really open pores. And just in this area for some reason. And then I do put it on, my nose, which I don't like to do because it does clog me up. And then I do put it over the rosacea and my neck just a tad. But listen, if you guys are have dry skin, remember to go and after your moisturizer or after your toner, to go in with a hydrating serum or a rejuvenating serum, especially in your dry areas. And I've noticed it really does help with the cakiness and stuff. It's not quite as bad. Man, this weather changed again in Florida. And when that does, boy, my back, my hip, I know I'm getting old. I used to break horses when I was, in my 20s and 30s. And, boy, I'm paying for it now, let me tell you. Oh, my goodness. And, guys, I'm still looking for those shows. I haven't really had time the last few days. Let me get a sip of tea. Because I've just been, so busy. I was debating on what foundation to use. If I should use one. Now, see my forehead, I just did that. My forehead feels really dry. So I'm just going to put a little bit more of this serum in my drier areas. Because I hate looking cakey. Oh, you know what? I switch all over the place. Back to Benjamin. He shot himself, supposedly. I don't know about all that, because the circumstances, have me a little bit questionable because supposedly it was his girlfriend's birthday and they had a party in California, Lisa Marie's, one of her houses, and I'm pretty sure that's where it was. But supposedly, I guess later on in the night, they were all having a good time. Everything was fine. And he went in, supposedly, and shot himself. And what's so weird is this happened when they were doing the new movie on Elvis, and Tom Hanks was playing the Colonel, Tom Parker. And supposedly that's when he shot himself. Now they stopped the movie because of COVID, and he got, Tom Hanks got, and his wife came down with COVID. So they had to delay the movie, but it started back up now. But yeah, I just, I don't know what to believe on that one. It just seemed awful coincidental, the timing. And it being his girlfriend's birthday, and everything was fine, and then he's just gonna go. And I know he had some hidden demons. I think that whole family did. Excuse me for a second. Yep, my secret. But I think now Elvis's mother, I'm going in with just to cover up some of the rosacea. I use this, and then under my eyes. It's a color corrector. But Elvis's mother had problems with depression, and then she would worry so over Elvis, and I guess it caused her to start drinking somewhat. But she had problems with depression, and then Elvis did, and then I believe Lisa Marie did also. Oh, right in the corner, letting you know. But so I know he had problems with depression, but his friend said he was such a, giving and caring person, and I find it hard, because he was really close to his mother, Lisa Marie, that he would like go in there and shoot himself. You know, so I don't know. I just find it kind of, everything's with the timing, because Lisa Marie was in a custody battle with her last husband over the 2 twin girls that she had. I forget their ages, but they're pretty young. But I don't know. I find it hard to believe. You know, at that particular time, that's when he's going to choose to do that, knowing he's so close to Lisa Marie, you know, his mom, and choosing that time and at his girlfriend's party to kill himself. You know, that's why a lot of times I believe in a lot of the conspiracy theory stuff, because it just doesn't make sense. You know, then there's the 27 Club, you know, all these musicians and actors and stuff kill themselves right at that age, or there's a suspicious death or something. You know, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It's like the Robin Williams thing, man. You know, he did a movie that his son died that way. In the movie, his son. And then after that, he goes and kills himself a similar way. Now, I know he was battling depression too, but he was, I guess, on new medication, I think, or something. So he was starting to make progress, you know, and I believe he's happily married. And so I don't know. I find things a little bit, the timing of things, you know, I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, she disappears in a trace of smoke. I just don't want YouTube to my video. I don't know if they would, but just in case. So I'm finding it hard whether I should go in with this. Now this is the foundation that will be in that Marc Jacobs box if it matches your skin tone, who the winner is. If not, then I will pick something else to go in there. So I'm finding it hard whether I should go in with my C foundation. This is what I used the other day. That just is the, I mean, you got anything, boy, it just covers it right up. And it's a hydrating foundation. So what's it say? I know it's an SPF of 15. It's a water foundation. I need to start bringing my magnifying glass over here to read some of this stuff. So I don't know if I should go in with the, maybe I'll go in with this just so if the winner has a skin tone, and kind of see how nice it is. But remember, if you're dry, to go in with a little bit of oil before. It makes your powders and everything set so much better. And I like to swish this around, you know, I don't like putting it on straight up. You guys remember when all the foundations used to be, oh, we can't do that yet. I'm jumping ahead of myself. My goodness. Can't have that. But we got to go in first with our, do our chest. And then I can do under my eyes after the foundation. I did wash this. I know it don't look it, but I did. I'm going in with the Dalton. This is really good stuff to cover up like rosacea and stuff like that. A little pricey. But, oh, you know what I noticed too? It was Ipsy, I think. I can't even remember what the product was that said. I know it wasn't the eye primer, or I would have gotten one. But they had a Jolie product on there. And I was like, ooh! You know, if they'd come up with the eye primer, that would be beautiful. Because that stuff's, this stuff right here. I think. What is this? There it is. I've shown this to you guys. This is my favorite product of 2020 that I discovered was this. And that just covers up so much underneath. And then it's an eye primer, you know, eye putty primer. And it works just beautiful. I think it's about $21. And this is, I think, I don't know, $28, I think, or 25. I got it off QVC or something like that, you know, on TV, isn't that what it's called? I don't know. But anyway, I got it off of that. But both these things, the one with the doll 10, I don't use. If you have more oily skin, it would work. But with drier skin, it shows, it just makes it really dry. On my neck and chest, it doesn't do that. But under my eyes, I can't use it. I wish I could, because it's, you know, well, maybe not, because my Jolie, I think, is cheaper than this is. But I do a lot of steps before I go before I go in with foundation. It's just I've got a lot to cover up now that I'm getting older. Which sucks. It sucks. And my allergies, I mean, they're not too bad. Today I took a citrusine, but my throat is real, you know, kind of hoarse, as you can tell. But I thought I'd come on and do a 1 and a 2 part, and either do, you know, 1 or 2 of those foundation, and because I had to take the first video down, so I wanted to bring it back to show that foundation. But I may go ahead and use the one that may go in the winner's box, if, you know, and I don't know if I said it, but it's like medium coverage, and it is a Nude Illusion foundation by Wander, and it's in the shade medium. So it doesn't really have like undertone or anything on it, you know. I mean, sometimes my skin looks, it's got to be pink, because they say if you're a more yellowish tone, you can wear reds and oranges and they look good. They don't, girls, they don't look good on me. Red doesn't look that good on me, and neither does orange. So blues, especially the pastel colors, look better on me. White looks real good on me. Yeah. All right, we got that done. Now I think I'm going to use this and this. See, this one's more, I think, of a, I don't know, maybe not. See, this is the Sharp Tape by Tarte. To me, I don't know if that's more of a yellowish. And then this one is the Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. Yeah, that Tarte's more of a yellow undertone, to where the Pretty Fresh, this is the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop, and this is the Sharp Tape from Tarte. But I like this one better. It's got the pink undercast to it, undertone, and that's more yellowish. So I've been using more of the one from ColourPop. I think of what I'm going to do, because my eyes are looking, I haven't been really sleeping all that well lately. So I think of what I'm going to do is, if I have to, do it twice. So how was you guys' New Year's? What did y'all do? I didn't do anything. I was asleep by 9 o'clock. I've just been so tired. I heard the fireworks like at about 7. But after that, I didn't hear nothing. I forgot to bring me a towel. But, what'd you guys do? Did you do anything fun? Exciting? Anything? That'd be better than what I did. I didn't do nothing. That's the foundation that will be in. But before I go ahead, I guess I should have done this first. My Jolie eye primer. I love, love, love this stuff. So this is one product. I want to go with that. It lays the eyeshadows on so well. Yeah, this is definitely going to have to be a 2-part series. I think it's what I will do. Is spread this one out. And then close this one out. I should have used my brush. I like to use my brush really, and then go in with the sponge. Just seems to make it look better. Man, that's an old song. Yeah, that's better. That's probably what I'm going to do, is close this one out, guys. And I will come back in a part 2, just because I don't know how to edit. And I don't want this to be like a 40-minute video. So yeah, that's pretty. And what I like about it too, I mean, it's like a medium coverage, but if you do, you know, like your freckles to show and stuff, it doesn't totally matte them out. You can still see a hint of freckles, you know, in your skin underneath. And especially after you kind of like stamp it, you know, pat it with the sponge. Then it brings more of those freckles and stuff out. And you still have the coverage. It's a beautiful foundation. It's a $40 foundation. So, you know, I was thinking, man, it's good that I have a backup, but it's $40, you know. So I was glad to get the backup, but then I was like, man, I started using the C. Now this is a little bit better for me because it seems to keep my skin more hydrated than this one does. You know, and I do go in with the oil first, just on the dry places. But the C1 from Tarte, it's not as expensive as the Wonder Beauty foundation. So I said, well, since I'm using the Tarte, I will put the extra Wonder in the gift box, because it's a pretty expensive foundation. So, alright guys, I'm going to come back probably with my brows on, and then do another video. Okay? Alright guys, I love you so much, and remember to always put him first, because he put you first. Alright, love you bunches. Bye bye, see you in a minute.